There we go. I was looking at everything. I'm like, there's no audio levels for my mic. WTF. Then I realized my microphone toggle here was muted. I was very confused and concerned for a minute. I don't know how well you guys can see this. My mic has, a little volume wheel here, and then just this little toggle here to turn the mic on and off. I did not realize the last time I had plugged this in, I had actually flipped that toggle. I usually don't. Anyway, hi! How are you guys doing tonight? We're off to a great start here, as per usual. Yay. Anyhow, hi. ESO, I am excited. We just got in some new crates today, which are very exciting. I am very curious to check them all out. Bella is being cute. Well, I'd hope she's being cute. She is the most precious of beings. And I already love her. I don't know anything about her, really, other than she is an adorable lab, but she is a very, very good pup, as far as I'm concerned. Which is not difficult, really, because adorable. She is. One would hope. One would indeed hope. Yes, I'm very excited to check out all of the things tonight. I say all of the things, despite the only real addition being, the new crown crates. But I haven't actually looked at them apart from, checking out the pictures of some of the new stuff on the website when they announce the crates. So I'm kind of curious to see what we've got there. Also, slightly concerned isn't the word I want, but some of the mount designs this time around are a bit. I don't really know how I feel about them, to be honest. I want to like them. I really do. I don't know how I feel about them. And you guys will see what I mean when I flip on over into the game and show you, but I don't know how I feel about them at all. Yumi caved and bought an emote and pet with your gems. Gems are ridiculously useful. I had more than I currently do. Let's just say I wound up spending a whole bunch of the ones I had on some stuff in the store with my gems the other day because there were, some things that I wanted from the Frost Astronaut crates, and I wanted to make sure I got them before those went out. I think I'm currently sitting at 100 something for gems myself. Which, is something, I feel like it's something of a novelty for me. Because it takes me forever to save up gems, I feel like. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I tend to, I try to hoard them, even though I fail miserably at it, considering I'm just, things in the crates, there's usually always, at least one thing that I really like and want to take home with me forever. Uh, I'm actually probably going to be out of gems by tonight, to be quite honest, because there's a costume that is going to be in these crates that I really would like to obtain. I've bought a couple of them, so with the gems, not the gems, with the crates that the crates. Wow, what are words? With the crowns that I had gotten from being an ESO Plus member, but once that's it, that's it. I will probably not buy the rest of these just because I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the stuff that I've seen pictures of that are in here. But I don't know, maybe looking at them rendered properly in the game will change my mind. Sometimes that happens. I don't know if that happens for you guys, but it does for me. So maybe, perhaps, there will be things that I will actually want. Maybe I will actually hope that the mount, like one of the mounts, actually shows up in these crates for me. Even though my mount luck with these things is notoriously bad. Again, I don't know about anybody else, but RNG honestly hates me when it comes to mounts and crown crates that I really want. I have pretty much, if any mount comes out of a crown crate, I have bought it myself with the gems. Because that is how bad my RNG luck is. Sadly, I never have enough gems for the 400 gem mounts, so those tend to be, I just tend to sigh wistfully at them for the most part in other crates. But, alas, I don't think that's actually going to be the case this time. Because to be quite honest, I'm not a huge fan of the mount design that I've seen just from the pictures from the new crates. But again, maybe that'll change when I go and look at the mounts themselves. Which, I think maybe we should do. What do you guys think? Should we go check them out? Maybe we should go check them out. Yumi wouldn't mind a mushroom cat. I haven't actually seen the mushroom cat. There is likely a mushroom cinch. I have not seen. But we will go check it out. We shall go check it out. Because I am curious. Usually, there'd be announcements and whatever, but, I just kind of want to get into things. So we are going to do the thing tonight, and, whoops. This is how off the ball I am today, you guys. I completely forgot that I wanted to run an ad before we started to try to disable the pre-roll. As a reminder, pre-roll is a pain in the butt. I hate the pre-roll. We all hate the pre-roll. I don't even know what the pre-roll ad is right now. That is how bad it is. We're trying to avoid that. But yes, let me make sure we're all set up so I can flip on over to the game and we can check out the contents of this crate. I am very curious as to what all is going to be in here. I only know some of the things. For example, a couple of the mounts and one of the costumes. But again, that's only because I saw it previously in the screenshots. So let me actually give a sound, because sound is a good thing. Let's flip on over to the game. There's a little bird behind me. Check out that bird. Oh, bird's flying away. That, though, is definitely one of the mounts from the new crate I just saw running by. Speaking of the crown crates, our new crates are called the Gloomspore crates. These are somewhat related to Greymoor. We're going to be going into, oh god, I forget the name of the actual area. But the way they have Greymoor set up is like you have the overworld area and then like the bioluminescent area below, which is very cool, and that is what these crates are basically for. Hi, Chibi. How are you doing? We're talking about the new crates right now. Which I do have a couple. We will open them. But I want to go over what is in them with you guys. Because this is something I tend to do when we get the new crates in. I sort of just like showing off what's in them, first of all. And also just, being liberal with my opinion. Because this is me. So our common rewards are, you have more luck than I did. I have no idea. We shall see. We shall see. So our common rewards are, the standard stuff. The poisons, the mimic stones, resto potions, all that fun stuff that 9 times out of 10, you probably sacrifice and turn into gems. I know I do. I think the only ones I tend to keep are the mimic stones, the lethal poisons, and the restoration potions. Everything else I tend to recycle into gems. It's a little ridiculous. Fine rewards. Most of these, I believe, are like standard stuff. Many, many hearts to you, GB. Yumi got 2 crates and only got a body marking. Oof. We shall see. We shall see how my luck fares, because I have 2 of them myself. And that we shall open later. Fine rewards are, somewhat standard stuff. We have, the combat, mystic stew, riding lessons. These tend to get passed off to alts of mine now if I get them. Repair kits, crown soul gems. These sort of dye patterns that you can use on your costume and hat. Which, these are literally just monochromatic. I'm not the biggest fan of them. These tend to get recycled into gems for me as well. But again, personal preference. Superior rewards, we have an emote, Angry Dust Off. Which, how can you dust off angrily? Let's see. That is apparently how you angrily dust off. I don't know what I was expecting. We have a blacksmith costume, which this is actually kind of cute if you change like the fabric to like a different color as opposed to like the more leathery bits. This would actually be kind of cute on some characters, I feel like. I might have no gems by the end of this. Sun's out, guns out. Exactly. That would be useful when someone throws a snowball at you. Oh, I didn't even think of that, but it would be, yeah. We have the Bright Moon's Lunar Moth. It is a moth. This is a non-combat pet. And speaking of non-combat pets, while I am thinking about it, as a reminder, we do have some loyalty rewards that you guys can spend points on that you basically accumulate while you hang out here with us. One of the higher tier rewards for that is basically getting to rename a non-combat pet or a mount, or choose the name of an animal in Stardew Valley. So Yes, you can use that on the non-combat pets when I play this game. Uh, which is why I mention it right now, because we are looking at a non-combat pet. We also have the Chittering Chorus body markings, which these I actually like. I don't know what I was expecting, but like I feel like they have definitely upped their body marking game. That is probably what that command should have been, Chibi, but it is actually Junimo. I think this is the one that Yumi got. I actually really like this one. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they've been I am pretty sure they've like upped their body marking games, or game rather, since I've started playing. Like, I really like the look of this. I would be okay with this. There are matching face markings, which I also really like. Dear Lord, look at this. It's like, that is really pretty, especially with this hair. I'm kind of hoping I get these, actually. I would like them a lot. We also have the Cold Spring Nyx Hound. I'm not a huge fan of Nyx Hounds, to be quite honest, but I'm also not a bug person. It looks like it's metallic shimmery. Yeah, it really does. It might be, actually. Like, there might be some metal in that. It's hard to tell. But I really like that. We also have a costume, the corseted riding outfit. Which this, I'm just sort of, I don't know. This one definitely used to be in the Crown store for a while. It does have a good butt. It does have that going for it. But just the design of this in general, I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, obviously, if I got it, I'd have it, no problem, but I'd accept it, no problem, but this is definitely not something that I personally would be spending my gems on. We also have the Crone's Wicker Coronal, which it literally just looks like branches that have been stitched together and stuck on somebody's head. I like the shape of it, and for like a specific sort of look that you're going for, this would probably be really nice. But I don't know how I feel about it personally. It is another one I would not go out of my way to purchase, but you can also get a Durzog of your very own. This is an Emberthroat Durzog. I bought that good boy. His name is Pop-Tart. That is a good name for him. I don't know if I want this specific coloration of Durzog, to be honest, but I do kind of like the shape of him. Again, I don't know about this color for me personally, but he looks like a good boy that will rip your throat out. We also have the Frigid Ritual body markings, which these are kind of cool. These definitely give me kind of vampire vibes, which is fitting considering the next expansion is taking us to vampires. So Is anyone else excited about that? By the way, I'm excited about that. Matching face markings, which I find slightly less impressive. But I do like that they sort of continue from where at least this character's eyebrows stop. So it sort of just continues the line. That's actually kind of cool. We also have the Gloom Lurker body markings, which just looks like they slathered you in white paint. This I'm not a big fan of. It's a little too bright for me, personally. And in this sunlight, it looks like it's glowing. So it's really hurting my eyes. Matching face markings. Which this one's just sort of meh for me as well. But that's sort of how I feel about the Gloom Lurkers on the whole there. We have the Grot Climbers Activewear, which this also used to be a Crown Store costume that you could just straight up buy. This I do like. We also have the Grave Plunderer body paint. Which, why would you do this? I don't know. This particular body paint, I like that it definitely looks like somebody just like slathered it on themselves. But I don't know that I personally like the design of it. Or just the way everything's laid out. Hi, Bella! The face paint is pretty cool, though. I do like that sort of just line across the face. Give Bella lots of pets and please tell her she is a good girl. We also have the high vampiric headdress here, which is definitely like bat-like. You can see some of the like wing design there. This is actually really cool. Although this suffers from a similar problem I feel like I have with a lot of the headdresses that you can like wear in this game. Because they don't look like they go all the way around. They just look like they're somehow affixed to your forehead. And I don't know like how that should stay on. Logically, it should not stay on your forehead. So how does it stay on? I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, we have an emote called the Horrifying Egg Hatch. That was terrifying. That was terrifying. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck, man? I don't know how I feel about that. I am uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable. Okay, just based off of this picture, I think I like this emote already. This emote is called Let There Be Lichen. That is wonderful. Look at that, you're just literally just waving a piece of like bioluminescent lichen around. That is great. I feel like that should be saved for like concerts and things. How cool is that? I approve. I approve of that. We also have an on your mark emote, or I guess if you're running a race between people. Yeah. I don't see that one coming up very often, but maybe it will when we're actually in Greymore. I don't know, we'll see. You can also obtain a slate-skinned Daedrat, which this little dude just looks like he wants to tear somebody's face off. I don't know how I feel about him. He looks very disturbed and underfed. I don't think I like him. The epic reward starts off with the most terrifying emote I have ever seen in my life, just from this picture. It's called arachnophobia. I'm scared to click on it. Oh god! No! No! No, that emote is my worst nightmare. That emote is my worst nightmare. I am not okay. I don't like it. Do not want. Very much do not want. Yeah, same, Chibi. Same. No. Ugh, no. Ugh. You know what? Let's detox from that with this hopefully adorable Nyx ad, which is a non-combat pet that we can obtain. It's not adorable, but I do like the bioluminescence, and it's glowing. I like the wings. I'm not entirely sure what a Nyx ad actually is, to be honest, but this is a nice palate cleanser after that first thing. Like, ugh. This of a memento, the Bone Digger's Trinket. Can apparently go digging for bones. An emote called Egg Scramble. You're basically playing hacky sack with a Chaurus egg. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself? Because you can. I mean, I guess that's as valid of a reason for doing anything. I would honestly just be worried about it hatching and then a Chaurus coming and trying to eat your face. Maybe that's just me. But we also have a memento called the Fungi Mancer's Prayer Beads. I need to see this. Oh my god, you basically invoke mushrooms around you. That would be kind of cool if you mained a warden. Like you had a warden character. I feel like this would be really cool if you had a warden. Especially like a healer warden or something. That is actually really cool looking. That I approve of. Speaking of fungus, you can get this for your house. It glows. Yumi needs that for Nivea. Understandable, really. You have a Grave Robber's Appraising Hood, which this one has... I want to say this is like an eyepiece or something. It's a little too close to the head for my personal taste. But I do like that we have something slightly different on the hood. It's like a lot of hoods in this game tend to be kind of plain. So I do like that we have something else at least. The Grave Robber's Mask, which this just looks like every other hood with like a mouthpiece that we have, I think. Except this one's also really freaking close to the person's head. Don't know how I feel about that. Part of the reason why I went with the hood I did for Dianelle's main outfit is because it's so voluminous and it goes away from her head. I personally like that look a lot better than this, aesthetically. But I do really like just like the design of this hood. I like that it kind of looks like there are two different pieces of like leather stitched together. Yeah, exactly. Like elves and Khajiit especially, we need extra room for the damn ears. We don't want our ears to be smushed. Come on now. Guys, we can get a glowy friend. It is an ice glow salamander. How cute is this? How cute is the salamander? Oh yeah, Argonians too. Like they definitely have have like head spikes or plumage or whatever. You need that extra room. The hoods do not give you that. Hey, this is a very frosty boy. I do like him. I kind of want one and I want to name it Gerald. I don't know why. To me, he looks like a Gerald. But I would like one to take home. I don't know if RNG will be nice to me, though. But I mean, look at him. He is a pretty glowy boy. Also have experience scrolls, instant research, Meridian Possession Prism. This is a memento. What the heck is this? Oh, jeez! I don't think I like that. Invoking this crystal prism briefly exalts the user with the luminous feeling of being possessed by the Lady of Infinite Energies. I don't think I like that. Just first of all, the forced like blurry light effect. No, not a fan. I do, however, like the hold on. Like this effect right here, not a fan of. But I do sort of like when you come out of it and you just have like those rainbow bits like emanating from you. That's nice. Eris likes it because their main is a follower of Meridia. That is fair. That is fair. Although the fact that this item is in here, I'm wondering if that means we're going to potentially have dealings with Meridian followers in Greymoor. I'm kind of hoping that's the case, to be honest. And if that is the case, do we get our precious boy back? I am curious. We will have to see come Greymoor. But you can also get a mint swamp jelly. Okay, this is actually kind of cute. I think I like the coloration that we had more in Murkmire better, to be honest, but this thing is actually kind of cute. I like it. You can also get a painting of Blackreach, which, okay, this is cool. I like how they've actually captured the bioluminescence here. It's very pretty. Plus, I like this frame. Just looks like a couple of pieces of wood. I like the look of this. Yumi wants all of the jellies. I don't blame you. They are very cute. We can also get the tavern maid dress, which this I think was also a costume for a while that you could buy. I think if I obtained this, I'd like keep the hood turned off all the time. Because this hat is a little silly, but I do kind of like the look of the dress itself. It needs color alterations, obviously, but I do kind of like the design of this dress. And now, my friends, the legendary rewards. We're bringing back some of the stuff that we were able to buy in the store previously with crowns. Like the Auroran Knight, which is the idealized humanoid Daedra mainly in the service of Meridia. I don't really like the helmet itself, because I don't understand how anybody is supposed to see out of it. But I like the general look of the armor. It's not something my character would wear, but it is very nice. We also have 2 Auroran warhorses. The Auroran Zenith warhorse, which this is it all maxed out with like stamina, speed, and inventory. It looks kind of terrifying all armored out. I much prefer it without that. And this is kind of cool just because of how it's designed. Everything looks really bright and vibrant, which for the knights who would be riding this, which would of course be, Meridia's servants and whatnot, this feels like a very Meridian horse to me. So in that regard, I approve. You also don't see a whole lot of horses in this game with like this color fur, I think that's the right word I want. So this I approve of. It also comes in a Twilight variation. Me personally, I like the black better, but that's just me. This is the horse all kitted out. Again, these horses are not my personal aesthetic, but I do think they go well with the Auroran look that they've established in this game. Oh geez, guys. We have a Blood Fiend skin. This just creeps me out. I really do not hope I get this. I will never use it if I do. But, if you want your character to look like a terrifying Blood Fiend, you can do that. Again, not me personally, but it sure is a thing. So this is a Dwarven miniature sun portable. This is literally just a lamp. Brains. It's true. It's true. We also have a Fire Moth Nyx Ox. I'm not a huge fan of the Nyx Oxes as mounts. Like, I don't mind the idea of them, but I'm not a big bug person. So the Nyx Oxes are kind of terrifying to me. I don't want to ride one into battle. Maybe if I was Dunmer, I would, but this is just, no. No. I don't think so, Yumi. I don't think shouting at anything results in dragon summoning, sadly. We have some weapons with this. We have the Gloomspore bow. Okay, this is kind of cool. You can't really tell, but like there are little mushrooms growing off of the bow, and they're just like glowing spores coming off of it. I kind of like that. The quiver even has mushrooms coming off of it, you guys. Okay, this I kind of like the aesthetic of. It's not something I personally would use, but again, I feel like a Warden character would really get a lot of use out of this. This is the Gloomspore Mace, which, similar thing, just like very rough wood with the mushrooms and the glowing spores coming off of it. Again, I really feel like these weapons are very much like Warden aesthetic weapons. Maul is the same thing, just bigger. The Gloomspore shield. Oh, I like this! A lot of the times when they do shield designs, they're very hit or miss for me. But this I really like. I like that it's, the base of it looks like it's stone or just like metal that has been taken over by the fungus and like root systems, and I like the aesthetic of this. This is really cool looking. Did not mean to spin my character. This is really cool looking. I really like that. I like the look of this a lot. Will the staff look that cool? Staff is less cool than some of the other weapons, but I do like that they're keeping the glowy spore aesthetic with like some of the little mushrooms around it. This staff would be so cool with like a healing or magicka damage warden. Honestly, I feel like all these weapons would be great warden weapons. I like them. Let's see, we have Gold Coast Experience Scrolls and Instant All Research. We also have, this is the costume I think I'm probably going to spend gems on if I don't actually get it in the crates. This is the Grave Robber. The hood is, again, a little too close to the head for my personal liking, but I like the look of this outfit a lot. First of all, I like that you have a lantern just hanging off of your stuff, which, let's be real, you need that when you're going around in the dark. You've got like 2 knives coming off of your boots. They're just like hanging out there. Plus you get a backpack with things, like a little shovel. What is that, like a hammer and chisel, and like, I like this. I feel like this is an adventurer outfit. This outfit to me definitely says adventurer, but also I'm going to sneak into a graveyard in the middle of the night and take all of the things. I like this. I want this. I really hope I get it in the crates. We also have the Meyerhart scale, which, whoa. I don't know what I was expecting. This is really cool looking. Okay, wait, hold on. What is the flavor text? Most adventurers who drink corrupted hist sap die in frothing agony. But for a precious few, the ritual bestows dubious gifts, such as polished green scales and veins that glow like precious amber. This is both terrifying and very cool looking. Check out these eyes! Damn! Generally, I like it. Apparently, yes, Chibi. Apparently, those are gifts. According to Corrupted Hist Sap. Oh god, we also have Namira's Bile skin. Which, whoa. Check this out! Okay, this looks a lot cooler than I thought it would. A life in Namira's service often brings bleak and horrifying side effects. Praise Namira, the Lady of Decay and the Great Darkness. With eyes awash in pitch black ichor, you shall see her will fulfilled. I like the black veins and this is really cool looking. I like this. I don't know if I would use it with this character, but I like this. It is very creepy, and I'm digging that. Alright, you guys, last but certainly not least are the Apex rewards. Are you ready for this? These are like the 400 gem mounts. These are, I don't know how I feel about these mounts. I really don't know how I feel about them. I've seen a couple of pictures of a couple of them. I'm not sure if I'm mentally ready for this. But let's check them out. Okay, so the Gloomsport does come in like your standard mount varieties. You have the horse, the cinch, the wolf, the bear, the camel, and the guar. Let's check out this horse. The horse is made of mushrooms. This horse is literally made from mushrooms. This is it completely kitted out. I like the tail, because you're keeping with like that glowing spore effect. I don't know if I like this. This kind of creeps me out. Like, to me, this is very much Uncanny Valley, not in a good way. Yumi has a weakness for the guar. We shall get to that. This is the cinch. See, I like what they're doing here with like the mushroom tails. I don't know if I really like the aesthetic of the entire mount being made from mushrooms. Like, again, for Warden, I could see that being kind of cool. This is the wolf, by the way. But I don't know. I don't know if I like the look of it. Okay, the wolf isn't too bad. But just something about the idea of riding around on a being that is somehow made from fungus. I don't know how I feel about this. Makes me think of the plant folk in Guild Wars 2. The Sylvari. I do like the Sylvari, but this just... I don't know, you guys. I am conflicted about this. Here's the bear. Again, this is bear. I'll kit it out. I do not know how I feel about this. Oh no. So I actually looked at the flavor text for the bear. A fellow named Rigert requested a I can't even pronounce that, bear mount that shines up the face of a friend. My glowing Gloomspore bears, with their Mora Tapanella infusion, barrel through enemies to get a rider to safety. So apparently this bear was Rigert's idea. Somehow I'm not surprised. I do not know how I feel. about these Gloomspore mounts. This is the camel. I don't like camels in general in this game. I don't like this. I'm a little creeped out by the head, to be honest. I don't know why. Something about the head is throwing me off. And this is the Gwar. Okay, the Gwar is actually somewhat acceptable. Or it was until I saw the eyes. The eye scares me. I don't know why. That just something about this eye freaks me out. This is it fully kitted out. The Gwar version I feel like I'd be okay with. The rest of the mounts, not so much. I don't know. Like, in terms of aesthetics, I feel like they hit the mark on all of these mounts, like, completely. But for me personally, I don't know if I'd want any of them. Which, this is weird for me, because usually in each of these crates that we've gotten, there's always been at least one mount that I really wanted and prayed RNG would give me, and never got lucky enough for them. But, like, these mounts, I get what they're going for, but I'm not personally a fan. I don't know. Again, as peak aesthetic, though. Like, they nailed the aesthetic on the head. I just don't know if this whole crate is my personal aesthetic. It's a good aesthetic, though. It's just, I don't know if it's mine. That said, though, we do have a couple of crates to open, which I'm going to do. But what do you guys think? Do you like these crates? Do you not? How do you feel about the Gloomspore crates?
Fortune favor you.
I'm going to open crates.
An excellent selection.
What have we got? What have you got for me, Precruity?
Another go-round, my friend?
Face paint I was kind of iffy on, but I will take it.
Select your rewards, my friend. Not bad at all. Do not be
not the biggest fan of this particular face marking. I will take it, but not the biggest fan.
Farewell, my good friend.
You're whoever coming back here so I can
Greetings, my good friend.
extract gems on
Lucky aura around you.
that.
He is sure you will get something. Until next time.
So I may be going back in later and obtaining the costumes that I really wanted. Because that at least I can control. That said, we have a couple of quests we need to do out here. We need to find someone's hideout, I forget why. We also have to go meet somebody further up. Get those neat shimmery metallic tats. I mean, hopefully. I don't know. I'm going to need to think very hard about which of what things I actually want to obtain with the 100 some odd gems I have. And yes, we are riding to our destinations because I don't have all of like the flight points around here. Flight points. Wow. Way shrines is what I meant. I think I said flight points because like my brain is very much in Final Fantasy XIV mode for some reason, despite that not being the game I'm currently playing. I don't know. I couldn't explain it to you guys even if I wanted to. Whoop, There goes a dragon. I wonder if anybody's like still seriously hunting the dragons right now. I do wonder. Because as what tends to happen with a lot of like content, when you're waiting for new things to come out, a lot of the old stuff tends to fall by the wayside. So people do not hunt the dragon or whatever. Oh, looks like someone's trying. You know what? Why not? I will join in. It has been a hot second since I've hunted a dragon. I've not gone dragon hunting in quite a while. Why am I this close? Why am I this close to a freaking dragon? You never go that close to a freaking dragon. Oh god, I'm also in the danger zone of being tail smacked. That is an issue. Oh god. And as I say that, my phone completely decides, hey, I don't need to see my screen. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chibi. To be fair, being close is good for the ice dragons. Very true. Especially since, as we can see, it is doing its frost donut maneuver right now. Dragon down. What did we get off of you? Document pouch. Eh. Things I can use, but do not necessarily need. Oh, there's a note up there. Which I think the note might be up on this side of this mountain. Further up. Which definitely cannot get at right now. That was pleasantly surprising, though. I was not expecting people to be out hunting dragons still. This is not the way down, but this is the way we're going down anyway. Gonna avoid those salamanders. And come right over here for this runestone. Okay, why were we in here? A gang of Alfiq thieves destroyed a priceless Khajiit tapestry and ran off with the pieces. I should find the pieces so that the masterpiece can be restored to its former glory. Nishizo is dead, but I should search for clues to the stolen tapestry pieces. That is why we're here. This is a journal. The agent I hired finally found Palhadi and got her talking over drinks. Her drunkenness always was the most reliable thing about her. The information helped me finish a list of my associates and their current locations. Once this cough clears up, I'll track them down. Some alchemist tried to tell me it's the flu, but she was more of a thief than Nishizo. I just need to sleep it off. It'll give me time to dream of the pile of gold I'll get for this silly tapestry. Well, in this day and age, could be anything. The many threads. I see slight Amafi pretends to be a priest. Black is his heart, no height will he reach. The water is sweet, so Uranu will say, under the moon she will safely stay. Look for Magpie, a thief on her guard, south to find her death. I hope it was hard. Mufasa, always boisterous and loud, home he will go, swaggering and proud. Doom is the fate of the beautiful Celise, heart of stone, now quiet now neath the trees. Happy Hijar I will always remember, though his bright cheerful light is only an ember. Old Gracia is now silent, alone on a hill, no wind to disturb her, no grist for the mill. Dancer always looks for a thrill, hides with thieves for good or for ill. Faro found a lonesome sentinel, silent and tall, a view extraordinary, but that is not all. Kesta, so secretive, but always a spy, she watches over a tower from afar and on high. Jaro surprised me, returned to the city, cold in the scaffolds, I give him no pity. Huh. Nisho's tapestry piece. Oh dear. Hello, deceased Alfiq. Was not expecting that. Gotta make a brief detour back to the city. Back to Senchal. Whoop, nope, we do not ride that way. That way lies Spriggan. And I don't feel like getting attacked by a Spriggan right now. I don't mind Spriggans. They're actually pretty decent creatures, but just not in the mood, you know? Alright, back to Senchal. This is probably also another place where you can fight dragons at some point. Actually, that one is going to be landing somewhere else. Oh, jeez. Nope! Nope! Leave me alone! Rude creatures. Do not eat me. Trying to get back to the main road. There we go. Trying to get back into Central. So, yeah, very much so. They wanted to eat me. How dare. How dare they, really? So I went on like a mad bag cleaning spree before the stream started. I think before we started tonight, I had like 3 inventory slots left. It was bad, you guys. It was very bad.
Well?
It was not a good time. So now I have inventory space, but I have no bank space. So I traded one stuffed inventory for another, basically. It's a problem.
You're back! Did you find Nishzo? Did he cough up his piece of the tapestry?
Well, Nishzo was dead, but I did find his piece of the tapestry.
Bebia doesn't wish death on anyone. But she will make an exception for the thieves who ruined Khajiit of the Moons. Nishzo was this one's only lead. If he's dead, and she fears this small scrap may be all we ever see of it.
He was tracking down the other thieves himself, but his notes are in riddles.
It seems Nishzo took no chances with the location of his fellow degenerates. Bebia is certain that these riddles are the key to finding the thieves. If you would seek out the pieces they stole for her, she will be ever so grateful.
What will you do with the first piece?
It should rest in its frame, where it belongs. In fact, you should have the honor of placing it. You were the one to recover it.
I'll put this piece in the frame then.
Even this tattered scrap is as vibrant as she remembered. She can't wait to see the rest again.
So this is going to be like another collectible thing. This is going to be Oh, hey! Haven't seen you in a hot minute, sir. If I'm remembering this NPC correctly, last time we saw him was in Hugh's Bane. What the heck? I'm going to need to talk to him in a second. Like, what the heck is he doing here?
Bebia feared that the damage to Khajiit of the Moons would be beyond repair. But now, She dares to hope that we can do this, Jal. Sensha's crowning jewel will shine once more, and the city will soon follow.
I'll let you know if I find more pieces.
Babia looks forward to it. Rest assured, her gratitude knows no bounds, and the Khajiit people as well. Every tapestry fragment you find restores a little more of our history. Thank you so much, my friend.
Lady Babia, on my honor as an artisan, I will restore Khajiit of the Moons to its former glory.
This one already took 12 years to weave Khajiit of the Moons. She hopes it will not take that long to restore its beauty.
I'll begin securing this in place. You may add any other pieces you recover to the frame, and I will handle the rest.
How does it look, Sir Locke? Can we make it whole again?
Mending the tears will not be the troublesome part. This work will bear scars, but I will endeavor to make them enhance its beauty.
She is tiny, but she is still taller than me. Then again, most races in this game are taller than my Bosmer.
You are quite the patron of seedy port towns, aren't you? I jest. Who am I to judge? This will be another challenging commission for us, though less dangerous than tangling with the iron wheel, or getting Velsa into a fancy dress.
Have you worked on a tapestry like this one before?
I've never seen a tapestry like this. I'm a tailor by trade. I pride myself on elegant work, but I've never thought of myself as an artist. Mending and stitching are my bread and butter, though, and this job requires both to be done masterfully.
So how are things at a Boz Landing? Have you stepped into any more dye pots?
I was hoping you'd forgotten.
Nope.
I lost a beautiful pair of doe-skin breeches in that dye, you know. Boz Landing remains a nest of intrigue, but our mutual friends seem to have things sorted out for now. The merchants are happy, so business is good.
Is Zira still running things?
Indeed she is, and doing the guild proud. Of course, Velsa never lets her get a swollen head about it. The two of them still go at it. Walk softly in Quen, just ignore them, and do a good job of training newer recruits.
And Silverclaw?
His business ventures are broadening, as is he. We discussed both at length when he came in for a new silk suit. It's the pies that Narani makes. He loves her baking. Velsa sometimes chases him out of her home with a broom.
How will you hide all of the damage to the tapestry?
I'm afraid that's impossible. This tapestry will be scarred, but those scars will serve as a testament to its history and enduring beauty. At least, that is my intent. I can only hope the end result lives up to the vision.
So yeah, this is basically going to be another thing like what we had in Elsewhere, with trying to recover pieces of like a broken stone tablet, only in this case it's pieces of a broken tapestry. This is the sort of thing where, like the tablet situation, we're probably going to be revisiting after we're done with the story element. But it is entertaining to me that this is here and a thing that, you know, we can do. Apparently, the devs liked this so much, and now we're running on top of our Indrik
Sir Hughes wanted me to convey.
because I cannot be patient for the life of me. Okay, onwards, because we have to go meet a friend. Where are we meeting him? Why did I dismount? That's not what I meant to do at all. Let's see. Nafalar knows of a dragon who may join our alliance, but has no idea where to find him. I need to find Jagrondu and extend an offer to join us. Saji believes a temple in the village of Black Heights can help us find Jagrondu. I should meet him there. That's where we're going. And once again, I mentioned this. I know I mentioned this when we did this the other day. Many weeks ago at this point. But even though I have the way shrine to that particular area, I want to ride there Because there may be quests that I've missed along the way that I can find off of the road, and I want to be able to pick them up. The only reason I have some of the way shrines that I do in this zone, I'm still missing, as you can... No, I'm not missing any of them at this point. The only reason I'm missing any that I am, but the only reason I have the ones I do is what I should be saying, is that I obtained them when I was hunting dragons in Southern Elsewhere during the Slay Dragon Save Cats event that they had last year. Which, that was a lot of fun. I really hope that when Greymoor comes out, they'll have something similar to that. I did like that, you know, we were just killing dragons and doing what we do as players in this game, and we were helping to raise money for charity. Like, that was really cool to me. So I do hope that the devs do something similar. Or, oh god, what's the term for what we're going to have in Greymoor? Harrow storms, I think is the right word. I do hope that they will do something similar at some point for that. I don't know, though. It remains to be seen.
What am I going to tell my uncle? His moon sugar, his guard, even my cat. All lost.
Hi.
Is that really you? My friend from Rothgar?
Oh, hey!
You. Something has finally gone right in this hot and sandy land. I lost my uncle's goods, my guard. I even lost my cat. Mother was right. I never should have come here.
We haven't seen him in ages! For anybody who does not remember, because it didn't really click until I read the thing from Rothgar, when we did the Orsinium DLC, we ran into a Khajiit who'd basically been adopted by a tribe of orcs, which is why he sounds like an orc and doesn't use the Khajiit speech patterns. This is really cool. Sounds like you had a run of bad luck, dude.
You don't know the half of it. For a Khajiit raised by orcs in Rothgar, I always hoped to visit the land of my natural parents. But was I welcomed? No, I was robbed. My uncle trusted me. I was going to prove myself. Instead, I'm just a failure.
Okay, slow down. Tell me what happened.
We were taking my uncle's gourmet moon sugar to the market in Rimmen. We had just set up camp for the night when we were attacked. My cat Winks ran away. My guard, Maisie, chased after the thieves. I'm worried about them.
Oh, really, sir? Why did you show me where this occurred?
Our camp isn't far from here, just over that rise and across the river. I looked, but I'm terrible at finding clues. Maybe you'll have better luck figuring out where the thieves went after they took my uncle's gourmet moon sugar.
Okay, tell me more about your uncle and his gourmet moon sugar.
I worked up the courage to write to my Khajiit family. My uncle Hizikar answered. I said I was the best Khajiit trader in Rothgar, and he invited me to help with a family business. I lied, but even I could see the quality of his moon sugar.
What can you tell me about your cat, Winks?
Winks? Oh, she's a great cat. Curious, adventurous, brave. Except today, for some reason. She ran off at the first sign of trouble, and I haven't seen her since. I hope she's all right.
And you said your guard chased after the thieves?
That would be Maisie. She works for my uncle. Best caravan guard in the business. That's what Uncle Hizikar said. And I believe him. Maisie is fantastic. She's smart, funny, brave. She fought like an orc. Even chased after the thieves when they ran.
Wait a minute. I thought you were going to apprentice to a merchant in Orsinium.
And I did, too. For a little while. Then I received a response to my letter, and my uncle invited me to Southern Elsewhere. I may have exaggerated my level of experience. Which is why Uncle Hizikar trusted me with his precious cargo.
Okay, let's go looking for a thing. I'm going to help my friend. Avoiding being murdered by birds. You know, it is kind of refreshing, though, being in a zone where I don't have to worry about the bugs murdering me. Okay.
This is where it happened. One moment I was spending a nice evening with Maisie and Winks. The next, those tuskless bastards were upon us.
Grabbing herb first.
This is where it happened. They came out of nowhere. I remember getting hit and knocked to the ground. When I recovered, Winks was gone. But I heard Maisie shouting. She was chasing after those tuskless thieves.
Okay, how many thieves attacked your camp?
I want to say 3, but it was dark and they came at us so fast. Had to be at least 3 to haul away my uncle's gourmet moon sugar. There could have been more. I hope for Maisie's sake it was only 3, though.
What makes your uncle's moon sugar gourmet?
I'm not an expert. I don't even like the stuff. But the purity of my uncle's moon sugar, well, it practically glows. He also adds herbs grown in the same fields to give it something extra. Anyway, look around and see if anything stands out.
Okay, let's search the camp for clues. A dagger?
You found my dagger! My brother Avred gave it to me before I left Rothgar.
Okay, at least there's that. What do we got here? A shrub.
That sound. Did you hear that? Winks! What is it, Winks? What are you trying to tell us? Winks, can you take us to Maisie? Look at Winks go! Follow that cat!
I will be honest, when he said that he had a cat, my brain was thinking it was an Alfique that was pretending to be a house cat. I'm relieved to be wrong.
Smugglers. You did it, Winks. Good kitty. I knew Winks could do it. I asked her to find Maisie, and she led us right to this spot.
That looks like a smuggler camp down there. Really think Maisie's there?
Winks has never failed me before. She's an expert tracker, you know. My brother Avred would use her to find me when I got turned around on a hunt. I want to rush down there and rescue Maisie, but I'd probably just make matters worse.
I can go down there and try to find her.
I can't tell you how much I'd appreciate it. Besides, I'm still feeling a little discombobulated from the attack. I'm gonna take Winks and find a place to hide. We'll meet up with you when Maisie is safe and sound.
Okay, how to get down there is the next question. How to get down there safely, I should say. Ah, there we go. Easier than expected. Alright, let's break into a smuggler camp, you guys. That has already been broken into. We should be fine.
If you aren't a smuggler, this one would appreciate being set free.
I'll free you in just a second. Hey, Maisie.
Macy does not know what these bastards did with our moon sugar. Maybe you could look around while this one checks on her friend.
Alright, let's go looking for the moon sugar. Oh, jeez. Big Khajiit! Big Khajiit! chaos is what that was, you guys. Jeez. Ah, moon sugar. Or at least a note. Moon sugar plans. This moon sugar is spectacular. We're going to make a bundle off of this hull. I'm taking my share to Central. They're always desperate for decent moon sugar over there, and they have the gold to spare. I'll leave Haros' share at the old farm where we used to distill skooma. I have such a fond and fuzzy memories of this place. I'll put Ysira's share at the river drop location north of the swamp, even though I hate that place. I can never get the mud out of my fur. Expect another note soon. You'll get your cut as soon as I have the golden paw. Welp. Easy's over that way. How do I get there? Easy is down this way.
Macy cannot believe she allowed these stinky smugglers to ambush us and take our cargo. This one is never so negligent in her duties. But Jasima was so... Never mind that now. Did you find the stolen moon sugar?
No, but a note I found tells us where they plan to take it.
Let Macy see that. The note mentions that a third of the shipment is headed to Senchal, while the rest was taken to 2 drop points. One by the river north of the swamp, and another at an old farm. Too many places for Macy to cover by herself.
Jasim asked me to find you. He seemed very worried about you.
He did. Jasim is not like other Khajiit. He is different. Macy will find Jasim and try to intercept the smuggler going to Sanchal. Could you go to the drop points and retrieve the rest of the stolen moon sugar?
I'll find the moon sugar and meet you in Central.
Maisie! Winks and I were so worried. I see you met our friend.
This one is pleased to see you as well, Jasim. While your friend finds the stolen moon sugar, we must hurry to Sanchal.
I owe you a great debt for saving Maisie and finding Winks. Thank you so much, my friend. But what was that about Senchal and the stolen moon sugar? Is there still a chance to recover my uncle's goods?
The smugglers split the moon sugar into 3 portions. Maisie and you will track the one to Central.
Well, that accounts for one of the portions. What about the other 2? My uncle could be ruined if he lost 2/3 of his harvest.
I agreed to look for the other 2 portions of the stolen moon sugar.
Then I owe you even more, friend. Well, my time here has been one disaster after another. I think I want to stay in elsewhere and learn the family business. But if I lose the moon sugar, my uncle will disown me and send me back to Rothgar.
You're willing to abandon your orc family for a life in elsewhere?
Don't be silly. I can visit them and write to them whenever I like. But this is a chance to get to know my Khajiit mother's family. To learn what it means to be Khajiit. And Maisie, well, she's really quite something, isn't she?
You have feelings for her? Have you told her? Maybe she feels the same about you.
I can't imagine that's true. She's so confident, so full of fire and steel.
Evening
You're
doom
nothing
upon you,
alike.
O sacrificer of all who
No,
live.
I think I'll keep those particular thoughts just between us, if you don't mind.
Hi, Antu. How you doing tonight? And Chibi, the reason for that is because he was raised by orcs, so he does not talk like other Khajiit. Okay. Nope. Hi. No, you don't. Stop that. Oh, God. Okay, what the hell is with... Okay, the game is being weird tonight. Yes, Orc Cat, cousin of Stealing Cat. Indeed. Hey, Ocho, by the way, how you doing? This one has a better plan. Just because Punzala is the leader, she thinks she always deserves the biggest share. Well, Haro says stink on that. If we combine our shares and mix the gourmet moonsugar with an equal portion of the cheap stuff, we could sell it at a premium price and triple our profits. In fact, let's go to the place where Punzala likes to dock across the bay from Central, steal her portion, and make even more gold. Now that's how to make a plan. Maybe this one should be leader, yes? No. No, you should not. I thought I saw another quest marker, but... Ah, I did see. Yeah, exactly. Don't leave your plans lying around. Come on now.
Skyrim. It would certainly work in elsewhere.
Hi!
Huh. They said my concoction wouldn't work in elsewhere. But Vigwin proves the doubters wrong yet again.
Your concoction?
A special recipe. Drink it down and you can see and hear beings that exist beyond the spectrum of our pedestrian perceptions. It's really a remarkable experience. You haven't lived until you've heard the song of the elusive sand whales of elsewhere.
Sounds intriguing. What's in this special recipe of yours?
The best stuff, I assure you. It contains... Hey, nice try. But no way I'm going to reveal my secret recipe. Unfortunately, I seem to have misplaced my last 3 bottles of ingredients. Must have lost them while I was watching the sand whales.
I can look for them.
You would find Vigwen's lost ingredient bottles? Oh, thank you, stranger. I promise to make a new batch with those ingredients so that you can experience the joy of the sand whales personally.
Tell me about these sand whales.
How refreshing. Most people laugh when I tell them about the snow whales of Skyrim and their cousins in elsewhere. You can only spot them while under the influence of my special concoction. For a time, you can see them fly by and listen to their song.
Yeah, I'm betting it's drugs. They're invisible.
Oh, yes. They are totally imperceptible without my special concoction. Once you do see them in all their wonder and listen to their beautiful song, you'll never look at the world the same way again. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's drugs, honey. Okay, sure. Apparently we're doing this, though, so... Yay. Let's go get drugged. And watch sand whales, apparently. No, how dare. Bad Strangler. Oh god. Suddenly, all of the things! And for some reason, I cannot loot this crocodile. Cool! Or wait, is this a lag spike? This might be a lag spike. Yep. Well, this is a problem. I cannot even sheath my weapons. Okay, now I can. What the heck? That was weird. This game is occasionally very odd and baffling to me. I'm gonna loot this. Ore is always useful. Problem? Because, I mean, look at how big this area is. Like, how am I supposed to find anything in this? Just like methodically combing until I find... till I see something. Ah! That indicates ingredient bottle. Got one up here. Yeah, I'm finding all internet right now is a little laggy due to huge demand. My upload's been fine, but my download's been spotty as anything. It's been very weird. I mean, I know why it's being like this, but especially with everybody being home for reasons that true to word we are not bringing up, because I don't want to focus on all of that while I'm streaming. I don't. Alright, so what do you guys think? Are we actually going to see a sand whale, or will it be an actual sand whale, or will it just be drugs?
I'm usually more careful with my special ingredients. But when that first sand whale passed by overhead, I just forgot about everything else. Were you able to find my...
Hold on, can I see... Okay, no, it doesn't tell me what these are. Other than these are missing ingredient bottles and they're practically empty.
I'm usually more careful with my special ingredients. But when that first sand whale passed by overhead, I just forgot about everything else. Were you able to find my lost ingredient bottles?
Well, I found the bottles, but there doesn't seem to be much left.
Well, look at that. No wonder I misplaced these. That last batch I made must have been particularly potent. I'm sorry, stranger, but I won't be able to make enough for you to see the sand whales. Take this instead, with my thanks. If you ever find yourself in Skyrim, look me up. I promise to save enough of my concoction to share with you next time. At least, I promise to try.
Oh dear. So where are you off to next, Vigwin?
I was going to head over to Hammerfell. I hear that, in addition to sand whales, they also have sky mammoths that graze upon the clouds over Sentinel. I really want to see that. Alas, without my special concoction, I won't be able to see a thing.
Can't you just make some more?
Sure, eventually. But not without my special ingredients. And to get more of those, I need to return to Skyrim. There's a cave I know that descends deep into the earth where... Oh, goodness! I almost did it again. I really need to stop talking now. Bye!
We are probably going to run into her again. Come Greymore. That is my thought, anyway. My guess is we will see her again. Maybe then we shall see snow whales. They won't be the same as sand whales, obviously, but... still cool. Alright, we're gonna continue on our journey. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that we're going to run into her again come Greymore. But I may be wrong. I may be completely wrong. I don't know. Alright, onwards we go. Because we still have to meet Zaji. We keep getting distracted by other quests along the way. To be fair, they're all very entertaining. But I feel kind of bad. I've been neglecting my friend. So let's go find Zaji. Zaji. Where are you, sir?
Here we are! Kenati's Breath Temple, home to sweet winds and pleasant chimes.
There's another quest down here. What is this? You know what? We're gonna look at that after we're done with this.
This one may not have left home on the best of terms.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zaji. I didn't mean to pry. Do you want to wait outside?
Lovely, Aelia. Your words are as a soothing balm. With you by Zaji's side, he can do anything. Let's venture forth.
I am taller than Zaji. What is this madness? I did not think I was taller than Zaji.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Mother, it's been so long.
Out! Out of this temple! You disrespect Yanarthi with your very presence.
Please, this is important. We're trying to save all of Elsewhere.
Then this one will speak with your companions. As for you, out!
Zaji will...
Zajic.
wait outside.
Oh, Zaji.
Zaji claims you seek to save Elsewhere, yes? Dedali doesn't believe anything that comes out of that insolent cob's mouth. But you should not be judged for his failings. Why have you come here?
She is Zaji's mother? Wow. You are tiny and cute. And I must resist the urge to pet. Elsewhere's in danger. We seek the dragon Yagrandu to help us save it.
A noble quest. Unfortunately, this temple will be of little help. We lost one of our sacred temple bells many years ago. We have not been able to call upon Kanathi's guidance ever since.
What happened to the temple bell?
Dedali's Jekozit of a son stole it. That is why Zaji is no longer welcome in this temple. Still, Kanathi shows grace in all things, even betrayal. If you find the bell and return it, this one will search for your dragon.
Alright, I'll see if I can return your bell.
Once you return the bell, Dedali will call the winds of Kanathi to lead you to what you seek. Should all go well, they will take you to this dragon.
I want to hear more about this incident with Zaji.
Why Zaji would perform such sacrilege is beyond this one's wisdom. It wasn't that Adali was surprised he left. Anyone could see his paws itched for travel. But to steal from our holy temple?
Why did you offer to help us if you're still so angry with Zaji?
Dedali did not become clan mother of Black Heights for holding a grudge. Anyone who seeks to help Elsewhere against these terrible dragons deserves our aid, even if it means dealing with Dedali's traitorous son.
Okay, tell me about Kanarthi's Breath Temple.
This is a place of worship, dedicated to Kanathi, goddess of the winds. She fills Kariti sails and guides our ships to safe harbor. She carries the souls of the departed to the sands behind the stars and leads our heroes to glory.
And Kanarthi helps you find lost things.
We pray to Kanathi to share her knowledge, for all of Tamriel feels the caress of her winds. We train to hear her words in the ringing of our sacred bells. Through them, we can find that which is lost. So you must get Zaji to return the bell.
Yeah, her voice is great, Chibi.
I can't believe Zaji would steal a bell from his own people. I knew he was a smuggler, but I thought he had a sense of honor. You go and find the bell. I'll try to smooth things over with Clan Mother Tadali in the meantime.
Honestly, $5 says he didn't steal the thing. I don't think he did, but, we will find out. Maybe he actually did.
You would think a life devoted to the divines would make Mother a bit more forgiving. Well, what did she say? Zaji had trouble hearing your conversation from the other side of the gate.
She'll help us, but we need to return a temple bell that you stole?
Stole? That is not the exact word Zaji would use. Regardless, returning it would be tricky. To purchase the perfect pounce, Zaji sold the bell to the Skooma Lord, Bahazar the Bull. Said trade involved certain promises.
What sort of promises?
Zaji happened to mention that the bell could be used to find things, which is entirely true. Of course, this one had no idea how to use the bell in that way. Bazahar was not pleased when he learned this.
So Bazahar is also angry with you.
Murderously so.
Of course.
Zaji has made a point to keep track of Bazahar's movements to avoid a confrontation. For example, he currently hides out in Moonlit Cove. If we want the bell, we'll have to sneak in and steal it back.
Alright, let's go to Moonlit Cove and get the bell.
Moonlit Cove is just south of here, right on the coast. A beautiful place to visit, if you ignore the skooma dealers and the pirates skulking about.
So you sold the bell to buy your ship?
In Zaji's defense, he stole a lot of things that night. Besides, how was he supposed to know the bell was so important? The temple has so many, he just thought Mother would replace it.
It seems the bell might be irreplaceable.
So Mother claims, but how special can one tiny bell be? Zaji thinks she just wants to punish him, make him run all over Southern Elsewhere to prove how sorry he is. And he will, for the Dragon Guard. But that doesn't mean he will like it.
Zaji. Tell me more about Moonlit Cove.
The cove's waters are filled with moonlight. Many go to drink from its waters, for its holy properties, you understand. At least they used to. Now a skooma lord has taken over, laying claim to the sacred water and attacking anyone who enters.
What does this skooma lord want with sacred water?
Ugh. Bazahar has some harebrained scheme. Probably thinks the moonlit water can be used to make more potent moon sugar, which in turn could make more potent skooma. But what does Zaji know about skooma? Less than you might think, yes.
Where in the cove can we find Bazahar?
No idea. Zaji knows he's there, somewhere. But Zaji has never gone in for a closer look. We'll just have to do what Zaji does best. Improvise!
Yeah, I'm not so sure you improvise particularly well, sir. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna want to come down there. So we're going to come over this way. Ooh, this is a pretty rock. Look at this. This is pretty. Okay. I know there's a quest back there. We're not going for that right now. We're coming down over here towards the Way Shrine. Ocho found he liked Southern Elsewhere much more than Northern. Lots of fun characters. Of course, North did have more John Cleese, which is always great. And Chimera, who is pretty awesome. Chimera is awesome. She is an amazing cat. Alright. Take me down here. Further down the coast. I did not feel like riding all the way down here. Even though I could have. It just seemed a little silly. We're going to cut through this, which means I'm probably going to get attacked. It's fine. Hopefully, I will be too fast for them. Providing, you know, I'm not distracted by ingredients.
Yeah.
First off, we're coming over this way because there's a lore book.
Yeah.
And I want it, but also, oh, that's a dragon. That sure is a dragon flying over our heads.
Yeah.
Lore book, knowing my luck, is probably up top. Ugh. Oh, look at this water, though. It's Water's cool, man. Guess it looks like the book might actually be around this way. Oh, jeez. I don't know why we're attacking her, but... Admittedly, we would not be able to get that book without her killing her. I just feel kind of bad because I don't know why I did it. Okay. But we are coming over this way. Yep, looks like we also have to go into this delve.
Stay back, stranger. The shrines are shuttered and the sea waters stagnant and squalid. Or are you part of the syndicate, here to savage the Moonlit Cove?
Someone's desecrating the cove, like I don't already know.
Yes, sacrilegious smugglers and sugar-tooths. They came in their skiffs and turned our sacred shrines into skooma stays. Now the waters stink of their scummy stock. Shaveskins, the lot of them.
Is that serious?
Should our shrines stay soiled, the sojourners who seek sanctification here will steep in soured skooma. Shazar shudders to surmise what sickness spawns from these suspect waters. It must be expelled.
I'll help fix your skooma problem, mainly because I have to go in there anyway.
Srendar sends me a saint. To sanctify the shoal, you must seek the sacred shrines inside the Moonlit Cove and sip from their source. Swallowing the sacramental waters will suffuse you with their sanctity and the skooma. Then we send it out to sea.
You want me to drink sullied water?
Steady, sleek one. The sparkling waters streaming from the shrines are sacred. Their spiritual strength will safeguard you and allow you to sanctify the shoal once more. Shazar is seldom mistaken.
Why did smugglers take over the cove?
To strip the sacred sugar suspended in the shoal's shallows. All the light Joan and Jode shines upon the sea surges into this cove and mixes with the spring waters spilling from our shrines and settles on the shoal, ensnaring the moonlight within.
The cove is full of trapped moonlight.
Assuredly. It sparkles like strands of sapphires sailing on the tide.
This guy is saying a lot of words with S's.
Scoundrels, soaking in the sweet waters, brought Khajiit perfect serenity. Now, the spoiled waters stir only sickness and insanity.
What do you mean?
Shazar has heard screaming and shouting from within the cove. The senseless shrieking of sugar-tooths whipped into hysteria. The skooma these sinners swill stinks of unsavory scum.
Is that what I'm smelling?
Surely. Though Shazar slogged many days across the scorch to soak here, so the stench may stem from him.
Alright, we have to come in here anyhow, so... let's go. Looks like we might also get some bioluminescence in here. That's fun. So far, I haven't done that much in Southern Elsewhere. I don't know if I like it more or less than Northern. Northern, I did really like the story. But I don't know what's gonna be in here.
Used to explore this place as a cub. Here, sniff out where Bazahar is hiding.
Don't drink the water. Too much runoff sullying it now.
Alright. So, Bazahar's hideout's over here. I got so much to do down here. What's in here? Nothing. This is just where I come when I die. Okay. Hey, Zaji.
Bazahar should be around here somewhere. Just look for a Pamar with rotten teeth.
I'm not sure what a Palmar is. Or we're going to find out, apparently. Really, Zaji? You could be more useful. He will not be, but he could be. Also, this way there's a sky shard, so all the more reason to come this way first. Okay, that sky shard is over there. Well, so much for being sneaky. No, you do not get to heal anybody. Okay, sky shard is over here. Have to murder some people. Murdering enemies. What the? Where did some of these guys come from? I swear they were not here like 30 seconds ago. It's fine. Alright. Drank some water from this shrine. Oh, lots of sacrifices, obviously. But I think I need to get down there. Does not look like there's an easy way to do that on this side. Oh no, wait, there is. There is. Aha! What even are directions? We just don't know. Okay. What's up here? Nothing interesting. Okay. Coming down this way.
Do not groom your legs after wading in the shoal. Trust this one on that.
Nope. Stop that. Oh god. Suddenly, all of the things. Where did you come from? I did not see you over here. Somehow I'm not surprised. Boots is being a brat today. It's fine, it happens.
Ugh, that stench. This must be where Bazahar's hiding. Come, Walker. Let's talk.
Ah, right. Ads. That is a thing I should be remembering to do, and I'm failing miserably at. Joy. Such is life. Such is life. Alright. Running that very quickly. While that's happening, let's rummage through these urns. Sometimes there are certain things in here that I do like having. D. Okay. I really need to be better about remembering ads or a thing I can do on Twitch. I'm honestly pretty bad at it. You'd think I would be better at it, considering, you know, it's a thing, and I want to disable the pre-roll as often as I can, but, you know, do I actually remember? I'm the worst at remembering. And I feel bad about that. Alright.
Bazahar's stench is unmistakable. He's locked himself in this chamber. Probably has his loot nearby too. Hopefully that includes the bell. We just have to figure out how to get inside.
Any ideas?
When Zaji lived here, he used this cove to get away from Mother's constant nagging. It was also a good spot to bring the lovely sweetmeats, yes? Back in the day, Zaji even snagged a key to the back chambers from a sleeping moon priest.
You have a key to Bazahar's hideout?
It wasn't his hideout then, but yes. Well, no. Zaji knows where he left it though. Come, Walker. Zaji has a lockbox hidden nearby. That ladder, it should be here somewhere.
This is how we die. Zaji, we are going to get killed. Zaji, what are you doing?
There's the alcove. Where's the ladder? Walker, let's talk.
Can I not die first? Zaji just like strolls through everything, doesn't give a damn. Reasons why I hate quests like that.
See that alcove up ahead? It was Zaji's secret spot when the cove contained less Bazahar. That's where you'll find the key. The ladder this one used is missing. Oh, if only we had... Wait! Zaji has something that will help!
Do you have an idea how to get to the alcove?
This grappling bow. Zaji found it in the sanctum before we left for Black Heights. He thought it might come in handy. Looks simple enough to use. Just aim and pull the trigger. Like a crossbow, yes? Then the rope propels you upward.
I know how to use it. It came in handy when we were searching for the Horn of Jadari.
You are an expert. Oh, all right then. There's a grapple point on the edge of some nearby scaffolding. Aim for that and let the bow do the rest of the work.
All right.
Remember, look for a lockbox. That's where young Zaji stored his most precious items. Well, before he acquired the perfect pounds. Zaji will keep watch from down here. We only have one grappling bow, yes?
Tell me more about the key in the chamber.
Zaji grew bored spending all his time in the temple. All the praying and cleaning and chanting. So, Zaji would come here. He hid away high in an alcove so the moon priest wouldn't find him and stole a key so he could explore the back rooms.
Wasn't your mother angry you neglected your duties in the temple?
Oh, yes. She screeched and scowled at Zaji's blasphemous disregard of his chores every time he returned home. Eventually, Mother realized the less we saw of one another, the better it was for both of us.
Is that why you left Black Heights for good? Because you thought your mother wanted you gone?
Zaji left to pursue a life of adventure. The open seas offer far more than a small town such as Black Heights. But this one will admit that his strained relationship with his mother made for a painless parting.
I mean, fair. Okay. How do I...
Should have the fire. I think the lizards are plotting something. Sleep light.
Okay. Hello?
How about we
we beat up a few of the crazies.
Whew, there we go.
Someone comes! Meet Zaji by the door!
Okay, where are we going? Where's Zaji going?
Most of these Khajiit would make better rogues than crew.
Take care of this one first. Casters tend to be obnoxious. And we want none of that. Okay. This is not where I want to go. Okay. So next shrine I need is over this way. This is not where I was meant to be going, but you know what? It's fine. It was a spot on the way down. It made sense. Okay, let's get out of here and head over to the door that I actually need to be going towards. Nope. Rude! Hitting me like that. Very rude. How dare? How dare? Oh shit. Suddenly, all of the things are here. Down you, so that goes down. Okay, that was very painful. Alright, we are moving a bit better now. Also, there's a chest over here. I must open it. Providing I actually remember how tumblers work. I've not picked a chest in this game in a while, can we tell? Alright, there we go. This is not where I need to be. This is where I need to go. Zaji is over this way.
Let's get the bell and get out of this place.
Well, I mean, you can get out of this place. I can't. I have a quest I need to finish.
Stay upwind of Bazahar. His rotten breath has been known to clear barnacles off a ship's hull. That's him! Bazahar the bull! Go get him, Walker! Look at that! Old Rotmouth actually kept the bell.
Alright, we need to fight you anyway.
What am I paying you for? Defend me!
Rude.
Come here, you bastards! We've got intruders!
I love how they just immediately died when I killed him. I don't know why that amused me so much, it just sort of did. And now we clear out this place. Because why not? Zaji has already left. Because of course he has. Can't get out through that door. Mildly disappointing. Like, what is the point of giving me a door if you don't give me a way to open it? That is just boring. Okay. First, though. Zaji has already taken off and gone where he needs to be. For the next leg of this. Me, though. I still have a quest to do, so. We agreed to do this thing, so, you know, here we go.
Think this stuff is sweeter than me?
Trying to figure out how to navigate through here, and I feel like I'm failing miserably. Obvious pathways are like somehow obvious not to me. So I feel like I have to keep going around in circles to get to where I need to go. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just not what I was expecting to do. Okay, I feel slightly better. I'm not the best at things that have, like, multiple tiers of anything. I believe I've mentioned this, like, several times. If there's a quest that has, like, multiple levels in an area, like, I'm terrible at navigating. And I know I've mentioned this before. There's definitely a zone in Final Fantasy XIV that I always get turned around in. It's not an easy time for me. I try very hard, though. Oops, that is not the way down. This is the way down. This is also not the way down, but this is the way I went, so. Where does this go? Wonder. Oh, this connects over here. Okay. And then sneak around behind these guys. Nope. I'm not having any of your nonsense. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Whoops. This is me pulling literally everything. This is how I die. Because I've pulled literally an entire space. This is how I die. Or maybe not. Yay, I didn't die. I thought for sure I was going to. Okay. looks like... Oh god. When in doubt, use an ultimate. Okay, looks like I can come this way. This is what I'm gonna do.
What is it that makes this moon sugar so potent?
Oh god, there's no sneaking around her. There somehow was sneaking around her. I don't know how that worked. I will take it. Okay. Something about this game is being ridiculous today. I don't know what it is, but it is very frustrating. Maybe it's just these mobs. I don't know. I don't know. But it is not endearing me to this area at all. I'm trying to navigate. I don't know how well I'm succeeding, but I'm trying very hard. Okay. You know what we're doing? First of all, we're coming in here. You're swapping out this for something else, because I do not have a soul gem to feed it.
This one only drinks from the shrine fonts. You should too.
Aw, thanks, Pix. Much hearts to you as well.
Khajiit says trapped moonlight in the waters. This one says it's gold.
Why is it whenever I want to try to surprise these guys, I fail at it horribly? I need to up my Ledger Domain game, is what I need to do. Or my Thieves Guild skill line. I don't know. One of the two. I'm gonna try coming this way. Oh, she reanimated something. Cool. Don't reanimate the dead. Freaking necromancers, man. Or maybe it wasn't a necromancer, just somebody addicted to skooma. There's definitely a lot of that down here. I think they're probably just addicted to skooma, but using a lot of the Blood Fiend animations, which is concerning by itself, to be quite honest with you guys. No, you stop that.
I'm going to cut his throat and stuff his body in a barrel.
Oh, come on. Lunar Laced Loon. That's a name. Alright, one more shrine. One more shrine I need to hit up. Looks like I might be able to get to it this way. Possibly. I don't know. I'm really just guessing at this point. Like, these guys are all definitely using, like, Blood Fiend animations, I feel like. Like, what the heck? This should not be a thing. I have several concerns about that. Like, this skooma is definitely effing with people. Not in a good way. Not that skooma ever fucks with people in a good way, but dear Lord, look at all of it. Do you guys see this? There's like moon sugar all over this place. On tables, on literally everything. Okay, I know I'm gonna need to murder this guy in order to complete this, so we're just going to sneak up behind him and stab!
The next batch.
I mean, you're welcome to try. Oh god. Suddenly, everything is trying to eat me. Because of course it is. Alright, there he goes. Him dead now. Okay. Now, let's try to get the heck out of here. Okay. Woo! Come up this way. I'm gonna be sneaky. Because sneaking has worked out so well for us so far today. But was I not supposed to come up here? Where do you want me to go, game? You want me to go this way? You don't want me to go this way. Like, I don't understand. Game is very confusing.
Who here thinks they can trick me under the table?
The game probably actually wants me to go around the back, but you know, nobody got time for that. See how long this actually takes to load now. Will it load? Who knows? But while it loads, we're going to take a minute to run an ad break. Southern Elsewhere in particular takes forever to load for me. I don't know what it is. Although this time was fairly simple. Thank the gods. Alright, we will talk to Shazar in just a second. We do that though, I'm pretty sure I have some things this reward chest to open. We shall open. Now we wait. A few more seconds. There we go. Alright, hi Shazar.
Stranger, you're sudden to your skivvies. Have you supped on the shrine's waters?
My stomach is full of sacramental water and skooma. Now what?
You are looking somewhat sallow. Best not to let the sickening skooma seep in too deeply. Step into the shallows, my squeamish savior, and spit all that poison out to sea.
Oh jeez. That sure is a thing that happened.
Shazar has never seen such a tsunami of spew. Surely it was a sobering experience. But you've spared Moonlit Cove a similar fate.
So the cove is cleansed?
Srendar's salty tears, yes. This sanctuary is safe again. Someone will still need to strong on these smugglers into shoving off, but Moonlit Cove will survive. Take this as Shazar's show of support. May Joan and Joan shower you with succor. Shazar soon hopes to shed his soiled clothes and scrub until he sparkles. Then, back to Senshar for another show. Only there, Shazar hopes to be showered in treasures.
If the smugglers aren't driven out, won't the cove become polluted again?
Not for some time. The ceremony you perform stirs the sacred source of the shrines and instills the shoal with the same spiritual spotless supply. Their spouts will spray streams of sacramental water to sluice the despoiling skooma out to sea.
You still plan to soak in the springs?
Shazar did not cross the sweltering scorch only to spin round and slink back to Senshar like a smitten sench. Since you've shored up the situation inside, Shazar suspects the unscrupulous schemers will scatter like skeevers soon enough.
Are you some sort of performer?
Just so. A singer, a tale spinner, and a spinner of tales. Shazar regrets that you see him in this sorry state, but his thespian spirit shone through his sloppy appearance. Or his manner of speaking suggested so.
Yeah, more the second one, to be honest with you, sir. Let's go back to the temple and give them the bell back. That was the whole point of coming down here. The whole point was literally this bell. So, where are we? Okay. Oh, no. Don't want to run that way. That way lies Sench and death. And that's not fun. It's literally not fun for anybody. Alright, back up to the temple. Let's give them a bell. Back up to the temple. Give them back their bell.
Zaji go in? Of course he should go in. Zaji found the bell, didn't he?
Oh, Zaji. Come on. Come in with me. It's fine.
We found the bell, Mother. At great risk to life and limb, we heroically fought our way...
Stop bragging and have your friend place the bell on its hook. Tadali wants to look at it. No. This won't do. The bell is tarnished. It can't perform the ritual like this. The dolly was worried about this. Our sacred bells must be cleansed every moon cycle. But the one you returned has been away for many years. We need to perform a purification ritual.
What does the ritual involve?
If you're willing to lend your aid, this one can walk you through the cleansing ritual process. But you must be quiet and listen to her instructions very carefully.
I'll help with the ritual.
First, we must listen for Kanathi's breath. Not just the wind, mind you, but her holy exhalations.
And how long will that take?
As long as it needs to. Sacred rituals should not be rushed.
We're trying to save elsewhere, Mother. There must be a faster way.
Fine. If you think you can cleanse the bell faster, go ahead. But don't expect this one to help you.
She just poofed. I did not think cats could just poof.
Zaji will own up to that one. He messed up. Mother never did like it when I interrupted her. This one doubts she will be eager to help us now.
How are we going to cleanse the bell now?
We'll do what Zaji does best. We'll improvise. The bells are all about ringing, yes? Perhaps if we get them started, they'll figure themselves out. Or something like that.
Or you could apologize to your mother and ask her to help us.
Look, this one spent a great deal of his childhood annoying Mother. It takes a long time for her to calm down once she gets in one of her moods. So, in the meantime, why not try Zaji's way?
Fine, we'll try to perform the cleansing ritual ourselves.
Alright. Zaji has seen Mother ring the bells 1,000 times. Just press here.
I'm coming back over here, just in case.
Huh. Zaji didn't expect that. Wait! The big bells in this courtyard have the same colored lanterns. Did you see that? Whenever the bells chimed a certain way, a lantern would glow. Now that this one thinks about it, aren't those lanterns on the larger bells as well? Perhaps there's a connection.
Could you ring the bells again? I want to see the lanterns glow.
Of course. Watch the master at work. One more time.
Green. Red. Okay. I think we need to do it in that order. So, yellow. Where's the blue one? Blue. Green. Red.
We did it! We cleansed the bell!
Yes, you did a beautiful job. Come, Walker. Speak to Tadali.
Walker? Oh, she means you, my friend.
Zaji's rudeness aside, you cleanse the bell. Tadali will now perform the ritual and find the dragon Yagrandu as promised. And then you and your companions will leave this temple. Yes?
We'll be on our way as soon as you tell us where to go.
Now, Kanarthi only shares what her winds can find. Sights, smells, perhaps even a vague direction if we're lucky. It is up to you to discern a more exact location.
You can't determine Yagrandu's exact location, just provide an area where to look. Got it.
Through the sweet winds of Kanarthi and the ringing of the bells, tell us where Yagrandu dwells. The winds journey south, sweeping cliffs of lime, and sink deep in a cave that smells of brine. They brush past the dragon's might to dissolve within a terrible light.
Time grows short, Hunter.
Ah! Hey, Nuffler.
Latvulan's followers swarm the skies. The longer I remain, the greater chance I will be discovered. Tell me, have you found Yagrandu?
He's in a mine on the southern coast. There's limestone nearby?
A large limestone quarry lies to the south. Lot Vulan and his followers have seized it, though I do not know why. Strange that Yagrandu should be there now.
Maybe Yagrandu has joined with Latvalon?
Unlikely. Yagrandu is still bound to me by his oath. He would not join with my greatest enemy. Head to the limestone quarry and search for this mine. I will meet you there.
We'll meet you there.
If you encounter Latvulan, do not attempt to fight him. Our alliance ends the moment you die.
Zaji, let Sai Sahan know where we're going. We might need his help.
Of course! This one will heroically play messenger. Zaji does not often say this, but be careful. Yes, the situation does not sound so good.
It's probably not.
We should go to this mine and find Yagrandu. It should be just south of here along the coast. I'll meet you there.
So where exactly are we going? Okay, so the quarry's down there. But first, we have another quest up here that we're going to do before we head further down. Because knowing me, I will forget about it later. And I do want to know what this is.
Well? Take a breath, Kaishka, before you faint. What do you mean he's gone to Kenarthi? Has he passed? I came as quickly as I could.
If it was Genarthi who took him, I would be relieved. There is something wrong at the Wall of Life. Unclean. I fear it will snatch him from her tender embrace.
Okay, so something's going on.
Apologies, Walker, if we've concerned you. Kaishka's husband has been ill for a very long time, and this one fears it has frayed her nerves to breaking. Adara Hai knew she needed help from her letter, but this one didn't think she meant an exorcism.
You're an exorcist?
Adara Hai is a twilight cantor. She sings the dust canticles so Khajiit are not swayed by the beat of Lorkaj's heart, and to drive off the bent cats already lost. If Kaishka's fears are well-founded, her husband's soul is in grave peril.
Can you protect him?
There is hope, but exorcising Dromothra carries great risk. They will claw at this one to silence her song, or try to twist her tune until she too sways her tail to the bent dance. Cantors normally walk with a pride of sharp claws to do this.
I can help you with your exorcism.
We must head to the Wall of Life and find Vijari. A path leads up to it from the rear of the village. If there are Dromothra to be found, Adara Hai will need you to defend her while she banishes them. She prays Vijari will not be among them.
Is that all you need me to do?
It will take all this one's focus to sing the canticles. If Adara Hai's notes do not carry true, Namira's brood will drag us to the dark behind the world. But protect this one, and her song will shield your ears from Lorkaj's twisted tune.
Who's Lorkaj?
Lorkaj was the last of Fadomai's litter, born in the Great Darkness. It was he who tricked Nirni and her littermates into giving birth to the world. Though he was cast down, his heart still beats its seductive tune down in the dark behind the world.
What is that?
It is where the Great Darkness, Namira, and her Dromothra dance the bent dance to the beat of Lorkaj's heart. True cats who hear the beat risk being caught up in the dance and twisted into Dromothra themselves.
So what's the Wall of Life?
A place sacred to this village. Kaishka could tell you more, but Adara Hai knows the Khajiit here visit it at the end of their lives. For Vijari to go there means his health is failing. Kaishka is right to be worried.
Would that make it easier for the Dromothra to take him?
A failing body can weigh down even the lightest soul. He had the courage to take the risk, We must hope his will is stronger than his bones.
And what's your relationship to Kaishka and Vijari?
Kaishka is this one's sister, and Vijari a brother by Mara. It has been years since Adara High has seen them. Not since they wed, she thinks. This one wishes she had visited sooner, but the duties of a Twilight Cantor take her far and wide.
So is Black Heights your home?
A Twilight Cantor has no home, but Adara High and her sister were born in Topol. Kaishka has lived in Black Heights for years. She will know more about this place and its customs.
You're going to help my sister save Vijari. You are a kind one, Walker. Can Narthi keep the wind at your backs?
What can you tell me about the Wall of Life?
It is a holy place, found in the cave behind the town. The villagers go to paint their final work at the end of their life. They have been adding to it for generations. It's what Vijari left to do.
What makes it holy ground?
The Wall of Life is the last step of one journey, and the first step of the next. Once a pilgrim has unburdened their soul at the wall, they are ready to ascend the path up the mountain and rise into Kenarthi's waiting arms.
Alright, so that's what that is. Let's go find this wall. Looks like we go this way. I'm guessing.
You are the Hallowed. You walk the path with the mane.
I'm guessing it's this way. Yes, I am correct. Ha! Head to the Wall of Life. I do like this detail though, like as we're coming back through here, there's like all these paintings on these stones. I feel like we don't see that often. So in that regard, it is very nice to see. Whoop, no, Horvor. Leave me alone. Alright, so he would have come back this way. Back over here. Whoa, this place is definitely...
Dark moons!
Dakradi, dance with me.
Vijari, he's caught in the dance. Stop him. We must get him away from here.
Vijari comes to thee. He can see Dakradi.
Okay, Vijari, you have to stop dancing. It's changing you.
Vijari cannot flee. Kenarthi is the key.
Kenarthi is the key. Hold on.
The darkness is seeping through this grotesque mural. Adara, I cannot hold it back. We must snap Vijari out of the bent dance and go. Quickly!
He can't stop. He says Kenarthi is the key?
We must break the tempo. It is too loud for this one's song. The bell. Ring the Kenothic bell.
What oh, this thing.
Now the other. Too close, Walker. Vijari is not a lost cat yet, but Adara High must begin the exorcism. She'll take him home. Meet her there. She will need you.
Okay. This is just getting weirder and weirder as we go. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's been none of this. But you know what I especially don't get? I'm sprinting down this way. What the frig? Jeez, okay. That's weird. you don't. Stop that. Like, they're just these bursts of... I don't even know what along this... Oh, jeez, these are spiders. These spiders were not here before. No, you don't. Stop that. What the heck is with this place, man? I don't like it.
Well?
You know what I find baffling, though? I'm sprinting, and they'll still get here before me.
They say outsiders are coming to Senchal to rebuild the Dragonhold.
Lor Khajiit Vakair Kajeluz Dazna Tajjohi Choka Shabar Arzoluz Varmajir Vakajit.
The land always wants to murder me, Chibi. This is no exception.
We arrived not a moment too soon, Walker. Vijari is losing his struggle with the bed dance. The dark grips him like none other she has seen. Her songs hold them back, but she cannot exercise their darkness with prayer alone. Adarahai needs help.
What do you need me to do?
That profane mural isn't the source of Namira's corruption. It is the cracks the darkness seeps through. Something reaches out from it for Vijari, and this one can't break its hold without knowing more about its nature.
You want me to study it?
Take the Cantor's tonic on the table by my bag. It will open your mind and allow you to see into the twilight between the darkness and the light. You'll see what clings to Vijari and follow its residuum to other things it has touched in the Mundus.
How will that help?
What you see will be much like a paw print on glass. A stain left on the things it has touched. Find them, and the tonic will allow you to see the impressions it left behind. That knowledge may put a name to this evil and be the key to banishing it.
I'll learn what I can.
Adarahai must remain with Vijari. Without her holy incantations, the darkness will overtake him. She'll hold out as long as she can, but her singing can't go on forever. Learn everything you can about Vijari's connection to that horrid mural.
Alright. Let's do this thing. Where is the... Here we go. This was apparently the letter that Kaishka sent. Sister, Kaishka needs your help. She's losing her sweet Vijari. His mind wanders farther and farther with each passing day, and his thoughts don't seem to be his own. Kaishka thought she was prepared to lose him, but not like this. It feels wrong somehow. This one does all she can to delay Vijari's journey to the Wall of Life, but it's not enough. Please, Adarahai, help him. Damn. Alright, so this is the tonic. Let's drink it. Huh.
Please, Tuhada, you must get up.
She can't, Radi. She has no strength left.
Dakradi will carry you. He will carry you to the sands behind the stars himself if he has to. Just do not leave him yet.
If it were her choice...
This one will get you water.
Radi... Vijari...
Only a moment more. Vijari, come help your mother.
She loves...
Tuhada.
Oh, that was weird. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Darkness has touched these.
Vijari, ma, wake up. Vijari, are you all right?
Don't tell Mama Vijari was playing in the fountain again.
Oh no, Kenarthi. No, 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 not again.
Father? What's the matter?
Shh, shh. It's all right, Vijari. Papa is here. You fainted, but you're all right now.
Things are happening. I don't like them.
Kenarthi, please. He is a boy. He is our only boy. If you must take someone, take me.
She doesn't want you.
Who's there?
She never wanted you.
Shut up!
Or your wretched wife.
Shut up!
Or your wretched son.
Shut up!
She's forsaken you, but I haven't. There's a place in the dark for all you cast off forgotten souls.
You will save Vijarima?
No, lonely creature. You will.
Well, that's creepy. Next one looks like it's over here.
It's late, Vijari. You need to rest. This one will be finished soon.
You said that last night.
Tonight, Dakradi will rest. He promises.
Good night, Father.
Good night, son. Papa will not be gone forever.
That's creepy. This looks like it's up here.
Dakradi brought what you asked.
Pour it all into your art.
Blood of a flightless bird.
Too terrible and ugly for Kenarthi's sky.
Petals. Blue as the sky.
Numbing dreams are as close as you'll come.
The skin of her fallen children.
Torn down by her own wind and claws. Come, my lost cat. Paint your mark for me and we'll dance on Kenarthi's graves.
Wow. What the heck, man? I am bothered in the extreme.
This one wonders if the meat of shapes.
This is the house.
Lorkaj. Kaishka. Adarahai must speak with our friend.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing him back.
This one hopes you bear good news, Walker. Adarahai has managed to wrestle Vijari back from the brink, but the force that tugs at him through the mural will not let go. She does not know how much longer she can hold it back.
Dakradi's the one doing this. I saw his memories.
His father. This one had hoped it was only Vijari's condition playing tricks on him. It makes Adarahai want to spit fur. First, Dakradi abandons his sick cub. Now he returns to drag Vijari to the darkness with him. He is truly a bent cat.
Namira took advantage of his grief and hopelessness. He believes he's saving Vijari.
There is nothing more dangerous than a bent cat who doesn't know he is twisted. If Dakrari's sole desire is his son, that is a connection too strong for me to break. Our only hope is to seal the crack in the wall of life. What else did you learn?
Namira had him mixing something at the color work up the hill?
Paint for her vile mural, no doubt. Adara High is beginning to see how the wall of life became so defiled. There is hope, Walker. How a curse is made is also how it may be undone. Did you see what he used for his offering to the great darkness?
The blood of a flightless bird, petals as blue as the sky, and the skin of Canarthi's fallen children?
What you describe are more reagents for a ritual than pigments for paint. Adara High needs you to decipher what Dakradi used for his mixture and gather those same ingredients. Bring them to the colorworks, and she will make offerings of her own.
Decipher them how?
She is sorry that she is not more help in that regard. This is no ritual she has heard of before. Adara High is certain the ingredients have symbolic value, but beyond that, she can only guess their meaning.
Still like your opinion.
Kaishka said Dakradi never ventured far from Vijari after his wife died, so all this one can be sure of is that the ingredients must be things that he could have gathered nearby.
Okay. We can do this. I think. Okay. Looks like they're all found around here. So, we should be okay. Petals blue as the sky. Looks like it's taking us up this way. Oh, where there's Sench. Because of course there are. How Dakrati managed to do this, I don't know. Blue poppy. Petals get. Okay, next is flightless bird. Well, these are technically flightless birds. Do these count? Yep, terror bird blood. And now we just need the skin of Canarthi's fallen children, which that doesn't sound creepy at all. It sounds perfectly creepy. Okay, it looks like we come... That's a dragon. That's a dragon, and the thing I need is all the way up there. Oh, F my life. Okay. How I get up there, I don't know. Ah! There's a bridge. Ha! Gotta follow these guys who are gonna go murder a dragon. Get one more dragon murder in for the day. Even though this will undeniably take up the rest of our time, but it's fine. Trying to help as much as I can with ults and things, but it is very tricky. Okay, we're also trying very hard to outlast an ability here. that the dragon has. Okay, which we seem to have done. Yay. Don't often do that. And there goes the dragon. That is nice. Like, I feel like one of these days, before Greymore drops, I want to see about possibly organizing a community dragon murder night. Just all of us going around murdering dragons. Nope. Leave me alone. Like, it's technically not quote-unquote saying goodbye to Elsewhere, but I still think it'd be a fun thing to do before the new expansion drops anyway. Sycamore bark. You know, when she said fallen children, I was not expecting bark. I was not expecting that. Okay, we're here. There's a sky shard over this way. It's a brief detour. Up, sky shard's probably up there. Never mind then. But yeah, if that's something that you guys might want to do, please let me know. I will try to arrange for a thing. We'd probably, I don't know if we'd go through southern Elsewhere at all, but definitely northern.
Not superstitious. Goes to the city with pickpockets. He enjoys the attention.
Just because I feel like all of the dragon points are a lot easier to get at.
You should not be out of bed, Mama. Vijari will stay inside.
Shh, Vijari. It's all right. Just sit with this one a while.
Did you find Dakradi's ingredients, Walker? We are preciously short on time. Vijari's health is failing him.
I've collected them all. What's Vijari doing here?
If she could leave him to his rest, she would. Just as Dakradi poured all his hate and anguish into his work to defile the Wall of Life, so must Vijari paint with love and peace to restore it. All we can do is help him on his journey.
How do we do that?
This one will sing her prayers to Azura to lend him her power, so his every brushstroke shines a ray of light through the great darkness. My sister is the light of his life that will guide his path. You, Walker, must be his sword.
I'll do all I can.
Azura be your shield. Make your way to the Wall of Life and clear a safe path. Khajiit will follow once Vijari's paint is rightly consecrated. Strike the Kynarthic bell to signal it is safe.
See you there.
Vijari, it is time, love.
Vijari is ready.
Now, just as I instructed.
The blood of a flightless bird.
Whose feathers still sail on the wind.
Petals, blue as the sky.
May they lighten your burdens on the journey ahead.
The skin of her fallen children.
Whose souls are gently carried in Kynarthi's arms.
Azura, Antagra, Kunututsinra, Varma Athrokait, Jofuzo Zagra, Varikobar.
They're gonna be doing that a while. And we're gonna go a tiny bit over today. I apologize, you guys, but I do want to wrap this quest up. I feel bad leaving this one right in the middle of everything. I feel less bad about main story quests, but this one in particular, I do. Let us go make sure it is safe to head up to the wall. I'm assuming I have to do something about these. I don't know, of course. I'm just making that assumption. I have no evidence that indicates I do need to do something about it, but I don't know. I'd feel better doing it, so. Oh god, spider. I hate these things. At least they're easily dealt with. I don't think we'll be here too much longer. We're literally just doing this to wrap up the quest, and then we'll be done for the day. Or the evening, rather. As I wrap this up, though, if you guys are not part of our Discord yet and you'd like to come join us, because I will be hanging out there after the stream, there are links in the panels down below. You guys can also type !Discord into Twitch chat to get the link that way if you would prefer. Please feel free to come and join us and say hello. Most of us do not bite. Thank you, Chibi. Much appreciated.
Coming, Walker. Good work.
That's the wall?
Only its shadow. We will brighten it again.
We've arrived, Walker. This is where the battle for Vijari's soul will be fought. Do not doubt for a moment that Dakradi will not give him up without a fight.
I'm ready.
That Adara High did not doubt. You've silenced the drums for now, but it will not last. We must buy time for Vijari to work. While he restores the Wall of Life, we will follow the passage of Dod Nagatan and exorcise Dakradi from this place.
Passage of Dod Nagatan? What's that?
The Wall of Life was just the beginning of the journey to the sands behind the stars. Beyond it is a path up through the mountain, where the dying would rise into Kenarthi's arms. Adara High fears that it delivers the dying into the darkness now.
What do we do when we find him?
Banish him with Claw and Fang, and the Dusk Canticles, along with any other bent cats he has drawn here. If the passage is as steeped in darkness as the Wall of Life, this will be an uphill battle in more ways than one.
Let's get to it.
Do you need help?
Vijari will manage.
Don't really know where I'm supposed to go. Ah, here we go. I was not expecting this. Not expecting a side door. I thought we were almost done, but it looks like we have another leg to go. Hopefully it will not take that much longer. I do apologize, you guys. I don't like going over. I really do not, but I do want to wrap this up. And I don't want to leave this quest right in the middle when we have like this last leg to go.
Just as she feared, this place is being swallowed by the great darkness. Close your ears to huddle and focus on Adara High's voice.
Oh god, these are definitely Dromothra. Okay. Here. This path is a lot longer than I thought it was. It's fine. Okay. This way it looks like. You know, on the plus side, it tells me very specifically where I need to go, so there's definitely no doubt that this is the way I have to head. Oh, there's a spider! Cool! I hate spiders. I hate them more in this game, too. They're just so big.
From the false light of the moon.
There! A Canartic bell! Strike it with all your might!
When I'm not about to die. Oh, I can't do that until spiders are dead, apparently. Okay. Bell is rung. Onwards we go.
Vijalima, Nagrati feels you near. Come to him. Come be free of this world.
I love the names of some of these Dromothra, though. Like Anguish Eater? How hardcore does that sound?
Another bell!
Oh, Horvor! Yay! Cool! Whoops. Guess who got stuck in a wall? Me! I mean, look at this. Anguish Eater, Hope Slayer. How cool does that sound? Rotslinger sounds less cool. Rotslinger sounds terrifying, actually. Okay. Almost there. One last bell. I do not know. Wait, does that mean you're secretly Dromothra there, Ocho?
The bell! Do you see it?
Not through all of this. Okay, basically I have to run through this to get up here. How that guy didn't trigger them and I did is beyond me. Okay, so now I have to go find and murder Dakrati. Okay.
Now, where were you for Tuhada? Where were you for me?
This one was so empty.
Oh god, Ocho, don't be Dromothra. That's terrible. That is a terrible thing to be. I mean, the drumming sounds cool as hell. But don't be Dromothra.
Have you not taken enough? Leave Dagrati! Split up! He just belongs with us!
They have decent health insurance, though. I mean...
Where death cannot find you, we will never be separated again.
Vijari doesn't fear dying, father. He fears what you've become.
Dagrati can't lose you too. He won't.
Vijari won't follow where you want him to go.
No! Vijarima! Vijari! Don't leave Dagrati! Don't leave him alone!
Go! Strike the bell! She will hold firm!
Okay, time to go ring a bell.
Grati has fled!
We must make certain the Wall of Life was cleansed.
Apparently that involves coming down here. Okay, cool. Hopefully that worked. I don't know. Oh, look at it.
True Wall of Life. He did it.
Kaishka? Are they here? Tell them to come closer.
Beautiful.
Are you really here, Jal? Vijari cannot trust his senses any longer.
I'm really here.
He is glad. Vijari is the only one meant to leave the world today. Did he finish, Walker? This one's eyes are still in shadow. He cannot see the wall.
You did it, Vijari. You restored the Wall of Life.
Thank Kanarthi. He feared the darkness swallowed him before he could. He heard his father calling him. He had to go. To see him. There was a great crack of a bell, and he was gone. Is his father...
I don't want to lie to him. Vanished with the darkness.
Twisted as it is, Vijari knows there is love in his father's heart. This one prays the divines will show mercy and wrench it right way someday.
Go in peace, Vijari.
Kaishka?
She is here.
You have carried Vijari this far. Please, do not bear the weight after he is gone.
She will not let you go a moment sooner.
Are we outside? Mother? Ah, Vijari feels a breeze.
Vijari flies with Kenarthi now. He was a good young man. My sister chose well.
Do you believe you made it?
Vijari had a spotless soul walker, and he passed without regrets. This one believes Kenarthi heard the bells, even if he was not the one to ring them. Adarahai doesn't think the divines are so fickle as to leave a deserving soul behind.
Hope you're right.
There are few more deserving to walk the sands behind the stars, though you might count among them. Take this, with all our gratitude. This one hopes we cross paths in happier times. Now that the Wall of Life is cleansed, many more souls can continue on their journey with Kenarthi. This one will resume her own journey as well. As the great darkness recedes here, it creeps out elsewhere, seeking to ensnare more souls.
Where are you headed next?
This one will return to her temple and share what she has learned with the Twilight Cantors there. These Canarthic bells are a powerful force against the heart of Lorkhaj. Adarahai hopes something smaller could be made for Cantors to carry.
Do you think that would work?
She cannot say. Adarahai doubts a smaller bell will drown out the bent dance as well as those placed here, but any force fighting against the Great Darkness is a good one.
What happens to the Dromothra when they die?
Living and dead are not words that apply to bent cats. They are part of the Great Darkness. As immaterial as the void until enough of the darkness creeps into our world to cast a shadow. All we can do is disperse those shadows, never kill them.
So Dakarati could come back?
He could, Walker. He likely will. Vijari is beyond his reach now, but the darkness within him will drive him to harm others. All Dromothra seek to unleash their hatred and pain upon true cats. It's all they have left.
Damn. Bit of a heavy note to leave tonight on, but it is what it is. And this is, sadly, where we do need to stop for the night. thank you for sticking around with me as we went a tiny bit over. I know it's kind of late for people, but I did want to finish that up before, we wrapped up for the night. This one, for some reason, I felt really weird about just leaving things where they were. So I wanted to make sure we got that wrapped up. You are welcome. And again, thank you guys so much for coming, for hanging out with me tonight. Much appreciated. And many hearts to all of you. If anyone's new around here, though, and you enjoyed what you saw in hanging out with us tonight, there is a heart-shaped button up that way that you guys can click on. And if you have notifications turned on, you can find out when we'll be live next. Next stream, per usual, is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be picking up again with not Skyrim. Wow, it is late, you guys. My brain is fried. We're going to be picking up again with Stardew Valley, where we will be beginning with actually a wedding of all things. Because, as some of you know, I successfully romanced my beloved Leah. So, wedding is happening when we start playing Stardew on Sunday. So for anybody who wasn't able to be there for that particular moment on last Sunday, please make sure you come and you're there when we start at 2 p.m. should you wish to see the most adorable freaking wedding in the history of ever. I'm not even kidding. It's ridiculously cute. Anyway, I'm going to close down the stream and, sort of de-stress from the day. But I will be hanging out in our Discord channel afterwards if you guys would like to just talk about what happened here tonight. Or, thoughts about Stardew for Sunday. Barring that, though, you guys have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. And I will see you all again on Sunday. Bye, guys. Have a good night.